And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, I'm Zark, yo, Shadow Cat, Lizard Man, Demon Spawn. I don't care who you are because you know what? We're all here together for YouTube's favorite show. Say it with me, baby. It's time for Whale or no, come on. I didn't finish reading it. What did it say? Oh, no, we're waiting. And there it is, Whale or Fail. Where if you're failing, you're whaling, and if you're whaling, you were probably failing to begin with. Welcome, everybody! Holy cow, we got a wild, interesting event going on here in Raid Shadow Legends. We're gonna be doing some sacred shard openings, just a little sprinkling of sacred shard openings today. But my oh my, if you are pursuing the beautiful one and only Crocoth Throat Ripper Fragment Summon event, you're doing this funny little thing called a Summon Rush event. And while you're chasing after those fragments, I actually had a hard time deciding. I still don't even know if I fully am ready to decide on all these top tier characters in this progressive chance. But you know what's funny, honey? You don't need to make much decisions down here, because if you use my giveaway code, you get 2 of these. If you're a brand new player, Gary, show the people what they can get if you're a new player. Use my link down below, scan the QR code, and you will get for free a legendary right away, Corrado. Then look at that, you get Ugar level 10, Pagor level 20, and the beautiful Deacon Armstrong, one of the best characters in this game for the epics. Deacon freaking Armstrong. So I'm gonna make it easy on you guys. Start up a new account. You don't need to worry about those. I'm gonna give it to you for free. That's a big deal. People have been telling me, like, dude, you got like one of the best links I've seen, and we're gonna keep it that way. And thank you guys for that feedback. As I said, To Go is back on the menu in my giveaway. We had Fane, even though Fane was bringing the pain, people were like, no, we need To Go back. You got him back, and look at that. I get it to you for free. You don't have to worry about that. All right. Let's get down to business here. So yeah. We're doing our Summon Rush right now. Oh, don't worry, I'll pick something. Give me a second. We got the Summon Rush event. I'm going all the way to Pound Town for this. All the way to, well, not all the way, but all the way to getting the 5 fragments here, 10 fragments there, 15 in total, 3,200 points. And you know, I might not be a genius. Well, that was already pretty obvious based on how I look right now. But basically what that means is we're gonna be opening up 6 sacred shards, and we're gonna need a little bit of leftovers, 10 ancient shards afterwards. I know it's my punishment because I did not do an ancient shard 2x shard. I was just so busy, I didn't get around to it. But maybe it's all good. Maybe it's for the best, because let me tell you, I got plenty of champions that I need to be upgrading in this next champion training tournament. Get ready for some good times in the Kyber Tavern while we do a what is Arnold upgrading. Anyways, with that said, we're gonna be opening up these sacred shards, and you have to make a decision. I'm gonna say it this way. I don't think you can make a bad decision off these progressive chants. All of these are amazing. The only caveat is, I'm not crazy about progressive chance events. For people that might be coming to Raid Shadow Legends that are a bit newer, generally for most people, especially if you're a newer mid-game-ish account, the best time to open up shards, 2x events, where they boost the drop rates of getting legendaries by 2x. We are not in a 2x right now. Progressive chance is a little bit different. Your drop rates are still going to be the same as usual, which is for sacred shards, it's is it 8%? No, 6%. Memory's a little foggy right now. 6%. So how it works is you're gonna open up your shards as usual, normal drop rate, and let's say you do pull a legendary by a 6% chance. If you didn't get the champion you picked, it's gonna boost the chances of getting that legendary if you again pull another legendary from a sacred shard. But being able to pull 2 legendaries plus, it's in a 6 shards that we're gonna open, it's probably not statistically great, but I'll say this. I have gotten a few progressive chance events. It's not impossible. I got King Narcissus, my boy. I'm rocking him every day in the arenas. I love him. So I'd say it's impossible, but it's not as common to get legendaries during these times. But the good news is, at the very minimum, if you do happen to hit the 6% drop rate, at least you're starting with the 15x of getting the legendary you want. And let's talk about those legendaries, and we'll go quickly over the epics as well. I do like progressive chances if you're going for an epic. Like if there's a progressive chance, let's say Geomancer was here and this was Sacred Shard openings, you're like, dude, I need Geomancer. Generally, I've gotten the boosted epic drops for progressive chance. So that's the good thing about it. And these are all solid epics too. So, gosh, here's the problem that I'm having. All of these are so good. We have Elva Autumnborn. What's the next one we have? We have Preva from the Demon Spawn. Oh, gosh. Someone on my Galaxy of Heroes stream, they're like, bro, who are you going for? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, go for Glaykad. This is another solid. These are all some of the best healers, revivers in the game. Luckily, I have Pythion. This is one of my earlier legendaries I unlocked. Dude, he is good. He is beautiful. And then there's the Duchess, Lilitu herself for the Demon Spawn. Both of these are more Demon Spawn, Sylvan Watcher oriented. I wish that we had an Orc that was a top tier in here, or maybe an Ogre and Traps, because that's where I'm more neglected here. I have my Demon Spawn mostly covered. However, I could maybe use something as I work towards hard mode faction wars. So anyways, if you want to go based off Hell Hades' page, pretty much all of these 4.5 stars. Elva Autumnborn 4.5. We have Preva 4.5. Glaykad 4.5. Pythion 5. I can back that up. This guy is so plug and play. It's not even funny. Duchess 4.5. These are all absolutely fantastic. I think the way to approach this is it's going to be maybe a roster to roster basis. Look at all your factions that you have. What are you first off just neglected overall? Like maybe you're still working towards, faction wars for the Lizardmen, faction wars for Demon Spawn, faction wars for the Sylvan Watch, and like, I don't really have any legends, any solid characters. Well, that's gonna make this a lot easier. The second thing I would look at, let's say you do have the factions fairly fleshed out. You're able to do your normal faction wars, which is great, and you're heading to hard mode. That's where I'm at right now. You need to take a look at your roster and be like, all right, do I have a solid reviver for them? Because that's how you get those extra stars. And that's one of the biggest problems that I've had with some factions. Like I'll win, but I need those extra stars because I lost someone. That's kind of the second thing to look at here. So for me, my Lizardmen are in a bit of shambles right now, but the good news is I have Pythion. Fully endorse him. He is amazing. Baby, let's take a look at my roster really quickly so you can see where my analyses are coming from here. Where's my boy Pythion? Let's just look at the Lizardmen real quick. Lizardmen, they are on my agenda to get better here. We got Python. He's basically the Lizardman to my faction, but I got him ready. He's gorgeous. He's beautiful. And then I'm going to eventually get around to upgrading these probably in the next week or so whenever we have that champion training tournament that's going to be dropping down. Get these guys up running so we can stop neglecting that faction war tower. So I'm good here. Then the other two, the Sylvan Watchers and Demon Spawn, I've got those locked in. We're in a really, really good spot right now. Got these. Oh my God, these guys are great. However, I could use a solid reviver here. I can't remember. Do you have a revive? Lady of Irith. I don't recall. Does she have one? I mean, I already maxed out the normal one. But no, we're heading into hard mode, and you'd want to have something in here to make sure you get all those extra stars. So we have shield buffs. I'll remove all debuffs from target allies. So yeah, I don't think no reviving here. You don't have a revive. Lemonisi, we just got her. Does she? I don't think she has a revive, right? No revive. No. No. Yeah. So no, I don't know about these epics. Maybe there's a reviver that I have here chilling with the epics. So I could use a reviver for this faction. So Glaykad, it could be a little bit interesting, right? And then we have the Demon Spawn, which I have plenty of solid champions for that. We have Chalco the Blind, got Helicath, right? I got myself, not King Narcissus, Prince Kymar. Prince Kymar recently got Draco. I have actually a lot of good stuff here. But you know what I really would like? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Recently got Llama. So you don't have a revive, right? No. Removes all debuff. It's like another one of those factions. Like I already have the faction wars normal pretty tight. But I could use maybe a reviver here. Could use something here. Isn't it wild? I got 2 Prince Kymars, 2 freaking Dracos as of recently. Oh my gosh. That was wild. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, Graco's turned. What did I say? Draco? I don't know what the hell I'm saying right now. So again, this is another one of those factions like, I could use something like that. So I'm torn between, let me just tell you where I'm at. And I like how I'm overthinking this. I'll be blown away if I even get whichever one I decide. I am torn between Duchess, one of the best all-around supports in this game, period, for the Demon Spawn, or am I going for Glaykad, the Meltwater? He's also pretty solid. But then there was Elva Autumnborn too. She's another one. It's like, oh God. I don't know what to pick here. I really don't. Here's what I'm thinking. I look at my Sylvan Watchers. They are very solid, at least in the department of like durability, survivability, a lot of buffs, a lot of healing. My demon spawn are kind of like a guns blazing team. It's mostly like damage, and you know, we have Helicat, right? I think I'm for what I'm considering. I think I'm gonna go for Duchess. I think that's what I'm gonna put on my list. You guys let me know. I'll know afterwards. Like, no, you should have went for this, you should have went for that. Just for what I'm thinking of, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. However, I will say if I didn't have Pytheon, based off my Lizard Man, I would have went for him. Just putting it that way, and he is so darn good. Hell Hades has him at 5 stars. Take it as you will with that. All these people can easily construe them as 5 stars. It's kind of nitpicking at that point. So I'm gonna lock in Duchess for the legendary. Now, really quick on the epics, a lot of you guys might already have them, especially if you use my giveaway code down below. You better be using it. If you're watching, you haven't been playing great, you get 2 of them for free. Funny enough, Rector's Wrath, this beautiful woman right here, she was my first giveaway. When I first started doing the whole raid shenanigans a year ago, she was my giveaway. I still use her to this day. So I would probably, oh my gosh, they're all good. Here, let's just pull up the rankings real quick here. Again, if you care, Rector Draft, 4 stars, right? Then we have Tagore, Tagoat, as I like to call him, 4 stars. Ugo, 4 stars. This is kind of a harder one to pick. Again, same analysis. The good thing is they all represent different factions. You got your orcs, Ogrins. That's why people like my giveaway, because it's kind of helping you out flesh these factions out a bit more. And then Rector Draft is Knights Revenant on top of it. So again, I would pick the epic. Number 1, for a faction that you've been neglecting, or maybe RNG has been neglecting for. Let's put it that way, because there's a lot that's out of your hands when it comes to shard summonings, right? So that, or what I'm going to be doing, since I already have all of these guys, pick the one you don't have empowered as much. So let's go back real quick. So when I look at my epics, I already have a +4 Ugo. I got a +4 Tagoat as well. However, I got only 1 Rector Draft down here. That doesn't seem fair. That doesn't seem nice. So we're going to go empower her. And I suspect we probably will get a Rector Draft. But sometimes RNG is weird, and I want to get the epic that's boosted as well. So we're going to throw in Rector Draft. I think we're going to put in Duchess. I feel bad. I think it was Night Jet, I think his name was. He was on my Galaxy Series. He was like, oh, yeah, you got to go for Gladecat. They all look good. If I knew that I could always get the stuff in progressive chance that I wanted, I'd probably be doing a lot more wheeling on these things. I'll put it that way, because these progressive chances usually have banger champions. So anyways, with that said, let's get crack-a-lackin', my friends. Let's go ahead. Demon Grogu. Thank you. Please bless our shard. There you go. Oh, yeah. Can you feel that? That's RNG just in our presence, my friends. And of course, we are going to pull out the magic stick of wealth. The staff of wealth. I don't know. I keep making a new name up every single time. Let's go ahead and wake it up. All right, it's up. Join with me, my friends. The power of 1, the power of 2, the power of money. And all right, we're ready to rock and roll. 6 shards. Let's get down to business. Watch. Duchess right now. Duchess right now, huh? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, of course not. Of course not. What do we have? A Canoness. But yeah, as you see, there we go. Since we hit an epic, which you're going to be hitting it most of the time, we didn't get Rector Draft. We're boosting the chances of getting Rector Draft the next time we pull epic. My gosh, we're running a mile an hour. So that's way too fast for me. Canoness. No. I need you to cannon your way out of here and give me that Duchess. Come on, baby. Oh, and there we go. Watch, it's going to boost the drop against. Now we're at times 25 chance to getting Rector Draft. So, I mean, this goes to show that even when we're hitting the epics, we're getting that progressive chance ramped up. We're still kind of struggling getting the epic of our choice. Now, imagine for the legendary, even though the progressives are nice, it's still going to be tough getting what you want. But don't worry, because we're going to be getting a legendary right now. Okay. And look at this. We're still haven't gotten Rector Draft on the times 25. Wowza. A Winerin. I don't think I know you. Why Renan? Let's look it up real quick. Why Ren? Let's see. W-Y-R-E-N. Let me see here. What are we cooking here? What are we cooking? Waste of my time. That was a waste of 5 seconds. I already lost track of my shard. Is this the third or fourth one? I don't know. Let's click it and we'll double check. But don't worry, people. I heard that we're going to get a legendary now. Okay. And we still haven't gotten Rector Drath. Oh my goodness. All right, that was number 4 because we had 19 sacred. So let's open up 2 more. 2 more, right? We said 6. 6 times 500. Last I checked is 3,000. Wow. Still no Rector Drath. Goodness gracious. Okay. 1 more to go. This is the one, right? At least get me Rector Drath at the minimum. Come on. Just the minimum. And this is why, generally you don't see me doing too many progressive chance events. The only reason why I'm doing a progressive chance is because it's feeding into a summon rush like we have right now. That's the only reason I've done it. I've never really went out of my way, except like the first few times I'm like experimenting, trying to understand the game. After that, it's like, I don't really go for them unless I kind of have to for something else. This has a couple of in-game reviews. Ruella Deville. Let's see, Ruella Deville. If you're rating stinky, then you will be too. Hey, that's a 4-star. All right, so we got something of mild value. I don't know where I'd use you, but hey, at least we got something out of it. So that should put us at 3,000 points. But look at that, we maxed out that epic progressive and still nothing. And that kind of makes me look like a fool, man. I usually say that I'll at least get the epic and the progressive chance for a sacred shard. Not today. We're just a little short. I believe we should be short by 200 points. So we're gonna open up about 10 ancient shards. Let's see, what do we got down here? Oh, same thing basically. Wouldn't it be hilarious? Wouldn't it be hilarious if I actually got it through this way? There's no way. No way. Maybe RNG's just like, yo, we saw you didn't do the 2x ancients. Let's hook you up. Let's go ahead, crack open some of these babies, and let's see what we got here. Okay, all right. You want to hit me with that little lightning bolt? Yeah, nada, zilch, not even epic for that today. No, I guess I'm being punished for not doing the 2x. I think that may have been the first 2x shard event I didn't do in a year. Isn't that crazy? Are you playing Raid if you're not opening up 2x shards? No, you're not. Exactly. You need to be opening up shards every time a 2x is coming on. Grandma's gonna be disappointed in me. Today's all about punishment. I am paying the price for not doing every single 2x. Don't worry, we'll get back on the same page of RNGesus. But I got what I needed. Although, yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm like, boy, I would love to have a mythical relic. No, I know how it works. I'm not going to get it. My luck is already being pushed to the limits for shards. I've noticed, you guys noticed too, my relic crafting luck is not that great so far. Anyways, we're going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys were blessed by RNGesus, because man, if you were able to bag one of those beautiful legendaries, life is pretty good. You know what else is pretty good? My link down below, the QR code up above. Hey, listen. If you didn't get any of those beautiful progressive chance epics, just do this. Start a new account right now. Just give up. I don't care if you have 50 million power in this game. Start a new account. You'll get yourselves that Ugo as well as that To-Go and a couple other things like Corrado, a legendary, and Deacon Armstrong, which is basically a legendary. But you know what else is more legendary? All you people out there. This has been YouTube's favorite show, Whale or Fail. Whale responsibly. And always remember, what are we trying to remember? Oh yeah, there's a simple phrase that we like to say, baby. And that is, it's great to be in the Empire today.